Hello, this vlog goes out to Kortney Wilson. She is one of our Twitter followers. And Kortney Wilson, in case you're familiar with her name, she's actually a country singer, country and western singer. She and her husband Dave, who's also a country singer, have a show here in Toronto where I'm from called Kortney and Dave by Request. And I was recently on the show. I think it aired a couple of weeks ago in November, and we did a cleaning segment. So Kortney and I are now Twitter buddies, and Kortney tweeted me a few days ago about a carpet stain that she happened across in her home. Kortney is a mom of 3. She has 2 boys and a girl. So Kortney's question was, hey Melissa, how do you get rid of a stain on the carpet? Kortney, I hope I'm right. I'm assuming the stain had something to do with the kids. And you didn't say what kind of stain it was, so I can't really answer it, but I can give you some amazing carpet cleaning tips. I mean, I could guess, like, I don't know what kids eat these days. I don't know, grape juice, macaroni and cheese, I don't know. I'm going to give you some great general carpet maintenance tips, and if you get a stain on a carpet, here's what you can do. The first thing is, of course, to identify what the stain is. You can treat a stain one way and it will work great on that particular stain, and you can treat another stain the exact same way and it will work terribly because each stain has such a unique treatment. So you really have to know what the stain is before you know what the antidote to the stain is. But when you do notice a stain on the carpet, the first thing you want to do is blot it up. So you want to get either a paper towel or a clean cloth, and you just want to start blotting like this. You don't want to rub, because when you rub in that stain and you make it harder to get out. The second thing to keep in mind about stains is never to apply heat. That means no hot water and no hot air. And the reason is because heat sets stains. And once you've done that, it's kind of a problem. The next thing to know about cleaning carpets is not to use a lot of product or whatever that stain antidote is. The more product you use, the more you have to work it out. The more water you have to use to draw the stain and the product out. When there's too much product, it gets sticky. So what'll happen is if you're walking over the carpet, and let's say you've put some sort of product on there to remove the stain, your dirty socks, because no one's socks are perfectly clean, will track dirt over that product and will absorb that dirt and hang on to it because it'll be sticky, and that'll actually make the stain eventually reappear. You can also, if you use too much product, you can get like kind of a ghost of the stain. So the less product you use, the easier it is to get out. Once you have no bubbles, you know you're in the clear. Now sometimes for a simple stain removal, you can use just a spot of dish soap and a little bit of water. And then you would just apply the dish soap ever so gently. You would spray on some clear water, and then you would just continue to blot up the stain until it dries. If we treat a stain and we don't know exactly how to treat it, we could end up ruining the carpet permanently. So when in doubt, it really does make sense to call a professional. And finally, one thing I will tell you is a quick little FYI. If blood gets on your carpet, you can always try spitting on it. You might think that sounds gross, but your saliva actually contains enzymes that will help break down that blood, and then you can just blot it up as you normally would any other stain. So, Kortney, hoped it helped. Thanks so much for your great question.